Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about two numbers that might seem boring on the surface, but actually affect millions of people in a massive way: $15,650 and $21,150. These are the 2025 federal poverty lines for a household of 1 and 2, respectively. They may look like dry government stats, but they're a really big deal for anyone on a fixed income, whether you're on Social Security retirement, SSDI, survivor's benefits, spousal benefits, SSI, VA benefits, or RRB. These thresholds change every single year, usually by about 3 to 6% to keep pace with inflation. But this year, 2025, saw a huge shakeup. The team that actually calculates and updates these federal poverty line numbers was fired early in the year. That's right, they were literally let go. The administration said goodbye to the people who have always figured out these updates. Kind of strange, right? Even stranger, these folks claimed no one else knows how to calculate them. Which is weird, since it's a pretty straightforward inflation adjustment. Still, it's important because these numbers are the basis for eligibility for a ton of assistance programs, like we're talking 50 to 100 million Americans potentially affected. That's roughly a third of the entire country relying on these thresholds to see if they qualify for food assistance, energy help, housing vouchers, and more. To put it in context, for a single-person household, $15,650 is the yearly poverty line. Monthly, that breaks down to about $1,304. If your income is below that, you're officially living under the federal poverty line. For a household of 2, the line is $21,150 a year, or about $1,762.50 a month. And it keeps going up for larger households. Why does this matter so much? Because right now, around 40 million people in the US are living below that line, including about 12 million seniors. That's roughly 13% of the population living in poverty in one of the richest countries in the world. It's shocking. And these numbers are way more than just stats. They're used to decide if you qualify for help. Think about SNAP or food stamps, some call it EBT. Your eligibility is pegged to the poverty line, usually up to 130% of it. Then there's LIHEAP, the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program, which has had its own share of issues this year. LIHEAP helps with water bills. WAP is for home weatherization. WIC is for women, infants, and children. CSFP is the Commodity Supplemental Food Program, helping seniors with food boxes. Even things like housing choice vouchers, what people used to call Section 8, are based on this number. And that's just a partial list. There are over 100 federal programs that use the poverty line to determine eligibility. If these thresholds don't keep pace with inflation, that's a big problem. It means people whose benefits get a small annual cost of living adjustment, COLA, could actually get priced out of help. Imagine getting a tiny boost to your Social Security check, only to find you now earn too much to qualify for the help you rely on. There's also talk in Congress about raising SSI benefits to match the poverty line. Sounds good, right? But if they do that while letting the poverty line stagnate, they're not really helping in the long run. The line needs to keep moving up each year to reflect the real cost of living, otherwise millions of people lose access to benefits they need to survive. So yeah, it might seem like, who cares about the federal poverty line? But it's actually incredibly important. This year's shakeup with those staff firings means there's real uncertainty about how reliably these numbers will keep adjusting in the future. If they freeze or don't keep up with inflation, people will lose out on crucial help. I'm not trying to scare you. I just want you to know what's going on, because awareness is power. These are the 2025 numbers: $15, $650 for one person, $21,150 for 2, but let's see what happens as we head toward 2026. We'll have to wait to see next year's adjustments, and I'll keep you posted on the channel as soon as we know anything. Now, before I go, I know a lot of you are on Medicare or about to sign up. If you're looking for help with Medicare, whether it's choosing a Medigap plan, a Part D prescription plan, Medicare Advantage, or even just getting started if you're turning 65 or retiring this year, don't forget there's a phone number right here on the screen. That team is incredible. It's totally free to call, and they'll save you a massive headache. They have access to over 20,000 plans and will help you sort through all the nonsense to find what's best for you, your doctors, your prescriptions, your budget, everything. I've seen amazing comments from people who made that quick 5 or 10-minute call and ended up saving $100, $200 a month or more. No one's going to show up at your door saying, "Here's a big pile of money for you to save." You have to ask. And that call is completely free. So give them a ring if you're even thinking about changing your plan, moving states, retiring, anything that affects Medicare. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe. It's 100% free. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the other videos on the channel if you want to learn more. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video or live stream. Take care.